Go.
So how did I get involved in teletherapy? So I got involved during my internship. I was assigned to a specific pedia patient. So yeah, I won't give some details about the pedia lang, about the patient, but yeah, it was the first time na I was introduced to it, or first time I've ever had trying a pedia patient on teletherapy. So yeah, it was quite difficult. First question. So second question, how is it this? Can you describe a typical day or session in your teletherapy practice? So for me, it was quite difficult. Yun, it's not the typical na physical setup compared sa like online. Because there's really a barrier that you can experience without. So yeah, it was really difficult. It requires a lot of like practice and also proper instruction giving, and of course since we can't touch the patient physically, we have to instruct it, so everything is instruction based to the SO or to the father, to the mother, or to the whoever parent there is. So yeah. Third question, how do you build rapport and establish trust with patients in a virtual setting? Do you have strategies for building a patient-therapist relationship? Honestly, for me, as long as you give good and clear instructions and to them, and if you give them effectively and efficiently those instructions, it's easy it's easy for them to pick up and give to their child. Then it becomes easier again. It's an easy translation, and it makes the SOs trust you and believe na you know what you're talking about, and they should trust you because it's working for their child. So more on like proper instruction giving lang good. Number four, what problems have you encountered during your teletherapy session? For me, kay, it's yeah, the barrier. The barrier is a very big problem. As we know that pedia patients are not always compliant compared to, let's say, more adult patients. No, they're very kiat. They're very or they don't know what they're doing. So with this kay, ano lang, it's that's where it becomes a difficulty, but it's something that can easily be over. It can easily be fixed or helped um, just through the support of the family members. I guess. Yeah. Where are we now? Numbers five, right? How do you
Yeah.
assess and monitor patient progress remotely? So I've only had a few sessions with my patients, but of course, no. At the time, we used to write notes for it. Yun. We used to prepare notes for it so that we could um, assess their progress, just like any other um, patient of ours. So yeah, that's basically how we check our progress, and then the following month, they usually come in again for a physical na assessment again, or physical na treatment. So from there, we can assess again. Are there specific cases or treatments you find challenging to adjust their teletherapy? I think generally pedia cases are generally hard. Yun. They're um, again, it's harder for non-compliant kids, those who are very um, reliant on prompting by the PTs. So yeah, that's where it's hard to do, I guess. So yeah, again, just proper instructions, proper proper instructions to the parents on how to do the exercises, and that's how we can overcome it siguro. Yeah. How has teletherapy influenced your growth and development as a professional? I think it shows for me na as a medical professional now, for me kay it shows na the physical therapy isn't bounded to just physical face-to-face setups, but it's also very versatile in an online setting. So yeah, I think na anywhere you go, um, anywhere you are, physical therapy can happen, no matter whether it's 5 feet in front of you or miles apart yet. No? So, is delivering physical therapy services effective for your patient? For me, yeah, I feel like PT services in general are very effective. I've had first-hand experiences, even as an intern, of my patients starting to, my stroke patients starting to walk again, my CP patients starting to independently walk again. So there's some, especially in Paknaan when I was an intern, kay we would have a CP patient who is a CP die, so meaning can't move his legs, kaayo. From always laying down to and holding the wall whenever he walks to walking on his own, good, like at least with some form of confidence. So for me, kay, I would say that these are effective not only in gaining confidence in our patients' abilities, in their own abilities rather, but also to improve general strength, good, and functionality. So yeah, pretty much it. Alright.